was really disappointing when I'd go through hard times in the church and things like this, and I'd really need someone to be there because I felt like hopeless and lost and things like this. And they're like, oh, just come to church on Sunday, or you'd ring them and they, you know, other Christians were busy, and oh yeah, I'll come see on, like, you know, Tuesday or something. And they say the Muslim community is completely different. They're there for each other when you need them. A brother or a sister is there for you. So if you're in a state of absolute despair, or something happens and you need your brothers there for backup, you know, if someone's threatening to hurt you because you're a Muslim, you know, they're only a phone call away. You get on your phone and they'll all come down there to protect you and make sure no harm comes to you. And I think that's the difference in this community, is that they just have this such a tight, strong bond of a brotherhood and sisterhood. The sisters are there for each other, the brothers are there for each other, the sisters are there for the brothers are there to protect the sisters. And it's just, you know, absolutely amazing, this community. It really is. I sort of sit here now and I think about before I reverted back into Islam. I sit here and I think to myself, how could I have been anti-Islam in the first place? You know, I was one of those people that was misguided when I was back when I was a kuffar, and I was misguided. I ate up a lot of the mainstream media propaganda. I ate up, like, watching a lot of, you know, Zionist-produced Hollywood movies that predicted Muslims as terrorists. They want to bomb things, they want to blow things up. That's all they do. They just chop off heads. They do this, they do that. So I look back at my past when I was in the anti-Islam movement, and I was just like, wow, I never would have looked back, you know, 4 or 5 years ago and went, you know, I'm going to end up becoming a Muslim myself. If you had told me this, I probably would have punched you in the face. It's funny how they say God works in mysterious ways. So I believe, in my honest opinion, that Allah put me through those trials, through the anti-Islam movement and through this, because I think He knew that even if I had hatred back then for Islam, that I was one of those people, and He knew I was one of those people that if I dislike something or I like something, I will study into it as much as possible to learn as much about it as possible. And then, you know, I started reading their texts, and I read one particular passage, I remember, where it said, to kill another human being is like killing the whole of mankind and killing yourself. And I'm like, hold on a minute, like, they're saying that, you know, killing is wrong and all this sort of stuff. And then it talked about how the only time that a Muslim should kill or hurt another human being is when he's protecting his deen, his ummah, from attack or possible death, or defending his family or his people from invasion. That is the only time it is permitted. you know, to do that to a person. This is Islam. This is the Brotherhood of Islam, and it's just like, you know, it's such a beautiful thing seeing these people being so supportive of their tribe, their people. You know, I don't even know what words I can say to say thank you. I don't know. You know, praise Allah. That's all I can say. You are beautiful people. Don't ever change for anyone. Alhamdulillah.